welcome back. So today I am so excited. I am bringing back the Battle of the Boxes. I have the Boxycharm base box versus the IPSY GLAM bag plus. Now there has been a couple changes since we did the last video. They have gone up in price quite dramatically. I've talked about it in separate videos of each of these ones, but we'll go over it again today just as a recap so we have all the information here. So both of these boxes are now officially basically $28 each. The Boxycharm is $27.99. They're trying to make it look a little bit more appealing. The IPSY is $28. And it is very important to note that both of them have now added an additional $1.99 handling fee. So we are actually paying basically $30 for these two boxes. And I'm kind of pissed about it, honestly. These boxes used to be so dang good, so affordable, and now I'm just like, what is happening? It's so much money. So hopefully with these videos, I will be able to provide you guys with some insight on the two boxes and if you actually want to have one, which one you want to have, and give you guys just all the deets about it, because now it's just like so expensive. Do you really need both? No. But that's of course where I come in. I get both a subscription so you don't have to. Also, what do we think of the new plant here? Do we like it? It's technically the one I keep in my bedroom, but I was like, this area misses something. It needs something. And I was like, ooh, a little greenery. And normally I do start with Boxycharm, I feel, so I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. We're gonna start with some IPSY unbaggings here. Technically they're bags now, not boxes. And so first things first here, we did get a very fun Halloween themed bag for this month, because by the way, I don't think I even mentioned it, this is the October boxes. I mean, we are in the month of October, but you know, just in case. Yeah, let's get into it. We got the pamphlet here. It says October Halloween. Huh? Clever. Let's get started with our first item, which looks like first up we got the Pear Nova, the Nail Lacquer Duo. We got the shades Tokyo Afterglow, which is this like cool tone gray blue one, and a Trip Around the Sun, which is this cool, very light yellow that surprisingly I actually kind of like. I'm not a big fan of yellow, but that's not bad. I am gonna use the box itself to kind of do a little swatch to see what we're working with shade wise. Oh yeah, that blue is nice. I do think that this yellow one does look like it needs maybe multiple coats, or it's gonna be one that needs a white base under, just because it looks a little bit thinner than that blue one. But I mean, just look at those two shades. Those are beautiful. Oh my goodness. All right, that was item number one. Let's grab the second. This is their Sunshine Dew Antioxidant Cleansing Oil. This one sounds really intriguing to me because it just gives you all the oils to be able to break down all your makeup and dirt at the end of the night. So I mean, this seems like an interesting one because they do have a little bit of a twist. They say they have, you know, a bunch of different antioxidants in there, and apparently sea kelp and papaya enzymes, which apparently is supposed to help condition and break down the makeup and the dirt in there. Up now, our third item. This one is the Grace and Stella Brightening and Moisturizing Eye Cream, which I had to go to the internet for this one to get a little bit of a better description of it, but it says that it's supposed to combat puffy eyes, dark circles, fine lines, and also wrinkles. And it says inside it's got niacinamide, licorice root, which is supposed to help target hyperpigmentation. And then it's also got green tea and some caffeine in there that's supposed to help with the depuffing as well. Item number 4, what do we, ooh, Fenty. I mean, you immediately know this packaging here. So we got ourselves the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. Gloss Bomb Heat, that is, because it's also a universal lip luminizer and plumper. And I got it in the shade Hot Cherry. Ooh, that looks pretty. You know the drill. Let's try it on. We'll just put it on the lips as is, nothing else. Oh, what's that scent? Is that cherry? Smells like it. Ooh. There's just something about the way the gloss bombs just make your lips look so juicy. But the only thing is, at first I was like, okay, the scent isn't bad. It smells pretty sweet, but I actually don't like the smell of cherry. And the more I smell it, I'm just like, I'm not a fan of it. It just smells like a little bit too artificial cherry, and that's the one I can't really stand. So scent is a little iffy on this guy, but it does look gorgeous. And I am starting to feel that kind of like tingling sensation that is supposed to be that added plumping benefit. Which, I mean, you definitely feel it. It's not very subtle. It's like you kind of feel the pricks all around the lips and it's starting to get a little hot and tingly. Back into the bag for the very last item. We got something by the brand PYT Beauty. This is their Faux Sun Bronzer Duo in Bali. And they do have two different types of finishes. So the darker one is gonna be a matte finish and the lighter one is gonna be a shimmer, which they suggest the matte one to go around as an all over kind of like bronzy moment, and then to use the lighter shimmery bronze for like a bronzed highlight look, which I'm definitely interested to try. It doesn't look like the bronze is orangey. It looks like it's pretty cool, so I will definitely give that one a go. And that now brings it to a wrap for our Glam Bag Plus bag. I did generate a value for us here, so the total for the bag is $128. Keeping in mind what we paid, which was $29.99 for this box, we get ourselves technically a leftover value of $98.01. As usual, I am waiting to give full opinions after we've unboxed both bags, so I am writing all that info down, putting the items back in their little bag, and then let's switch over to the Boxycharm face box. And let's slice our tape so we can break into her. Right up top, we got a pamphlet. It says, "Everyone will be under your spell." Ooh. Let's get to it. I'm gonna grab the first item, and I'm grabbing the biggest one because that intrigues me. And actually this, hold on, this looks very familiar. Whoa, 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 whoa. I just got this item. Hold on, which box did I get that in? Oh my gosh, that is gonna kill me. Okay, I need to think of that. Let me just first show you, I guess, the product that I got. I just got so distracted I didn't even do that, but this is the Som Institute Transport Exfoliating Glycolic Acid Pads, and I now remember it. It was not a Boxycharm, but it was actually IPSY. It was my Glam Bag Plus from just last month, which I haven't used these for that long. I've only used a couple of them. I did have one that I was trying to finish up before I started with these guys, so I haven't used them for that long to really see like any kind of difference, but they are, you know, just kind of like normal exfoliating pads. They're not ones that have like a stinging sensation. I've noticed that some kind of have like that little stingy tingling, which I don't like those, but this one doesn't have that, so that's at least good. Let's move on back to the box, and I want to grab this item because I don't know if I'm the only one who's a little bit confused by this name. They're called Toy Factory. It's their Super Set Hyaluronic Acid Setting Spray. I just want to know why Toy Factory? If you're doing like a makeup line or a skincare line, I'd like to know. But checking the mist. Okay, not bad. Has an interesting smell though. That smells really weird. It almost smells like burnt. But they claim that this is supposed to be a serum and a setting spray all in one because it's gonna deliver hyaluronic acid to lock in your color payoff and coat it in a serum that's supposed to give you all-day hydration and dewy, soft, professional look. Oh, and it does say it has perfume at the very bottom there, so maybe that was the added fragrance that I'm kind of sniffing. If it is, get rid of it. But that was our second item now. Let's go in for our third, and I see a little Tres Luce Beauty. Oh, is it a palette? I didn't even read what it was. Highlighter palette. Whoop. Oh, yeah. Whew, it's safe. Oh, it looks like we got some good universal shades here. So it looks like it's gonna be able to cater to multiple skin tones, which we love to see. So here's all the different shades we got. Very pretty. Which also, a little bit of a spoiler here, hopefully I don't ruin it for you guys, but I did just see the other day that Becky G, who is the owner of this brand, is supposed to be the celebrity curator for the Glam Bag X bag coming up. I think it's next month for November. That whole box is supposed to be curated and it's supposed to have some of these makeup items from her brand in there. So I'm interested to see what else she's got. I need to make sure that I'm not getting this one in the IPSY bag because they do tend to cross over, I'm starting to notice. On to item number 4 now, which we now have Dew of the Gods. This is their Tahitian Breakfast Dewy Collagen Primer. They are claiming that this is supposed to be like the best breakfast for your face because it's supposed to be a collagen smoothie. Kind of just looks like a cream. Oh, and then it rubs out like very smooth, almost watery. Oh, why does this remind me of the gum that's supposed to be like the fruity one? The one that always loses flavor? Oh my God, it's so good. I can't remember the name of it right now, but it's not Hubba Bubba, is it? I don't know, but whoo, that is truly an amazing scent. Oh, once you keep working it out though, you do kind of lose that scent, kind of true to the gum. All right, but back into the box now for our fifth and final item, which I think is a palette. Ooh, and I am indeed correct. This is the Ciate London Spice Palette. Oh, that's a nice packaging design. It looks like they switched things up a little bit here. This does not look like a regular Ciate palette. Hold on. Oh wow, it like literally just launched. I'm seeing things from just like 4 days ago and it's out of stock. Okay, now this is the type of stuff that I like to see in Boxycharm. Give me more new launches, give me exclusives. That I could get behind. It does kind of give me like the Huda Beauty nude palette vibes, but they decided to make it on like a larger scale. This is two of the nude palettes it kind of reminds me of. I wouldn't say it's like an exact dupe, but I'm seeing like the kind of vibes that they were going for, and just to give you guys a little bit of a size comparison because it kind of reminded me of it. And that way we get a visual of the colors. Here they are, all swatched out, looking very beautiful. But that now concludes our Boxycharm box. So let's quickly talk value about this one as well. For the Boxycharm box, we got ourselves a grand total value of, actually a lot better than the IPSY one, $186 in value. Keeping in mind, of course, our paid amount. Our leftover value is $156.02. I feel like the Boxycharm one is a little bit more in line with the value that I typically now kind of want to see from these boxes. If I'm paying basically $30 for these boxes, I want a higher value. They were giving us the like $120 value when the box was only like $25. So if you're increasing the prices, give me some better items. That's at least just how I see it. I do also like the fact that Boxycharm included a new launch in this box. That could be something intriguing to me, because then not only are you getting like deals on makeup, but you're getting like exclusives in the box. You're getting things that is very appealing, that people are kind of trying to already get, and you're gonna get your hands on it quicker. That model, I feel like I could get behind a lot more now with the subscription boxes if they're giving us like the exclusive. Because like I mentioned, I mean, if prices are going up, I feel like something's gotta change a little bit here with these subscription boxes, because yeah, it's fun to get a ton of makeup for a discounted price, hands down, don't get me wrong. But if you're keeping the same exact model and you've almost increased the box by like $10 in the past couple of years, I feel like you should switch up your model a little bit as well. Just, you know, if you're counting my 2 cents. So for that reason, value, and for the new launch, I kinda gotta give it up to Boxycharm this month. Let me know what your guys' thoughts were on these two boxes. Do you agree with the winner for this month's box, or do you not? So yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's Battle of the Boxes. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that little bell button. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!